So hi friends, in this video we are going to discuss about polymorphism in Java. Poly means many and morphism means that is form. So it refers to the ability of an object to take one multiple form, right? It allows object of different classes to be treated as object of common class. We can defined like that also. So commonly poly means many and morphism means form. For example, if we have same method means we will differ it using many forms. So there are two type of polymorphism. One is method overloading and another one is method overriding. The other name for method overloading is static binding or compile time polymorphism, and the other method for method overriding is that is dynamic binding and runtime polymorphism. So what is mean by method overloading means a class contain more than one method. Okay, at same name, a class contain more than one method with the same name is called method overloading. For example, class, this is class name, method overloading is a class name, and the method names are, the first name is that is method 1 and another one method that is method 1. These two names are same, right? So that is called method overloading. The class contains more than one method with the same name is called method overloading. But while running this same method time, there will be a problem in Java because these method names are same. If you write a code that is business logic inside this method means Java will get confused, and Java don't know to run which method, whether this method or this method. How can we differ this means by using number of parameters. Here it is by using number of parameters or order of parameters or data type of parameters. By these three way only we can able to differ this method. So I'll explain you this on Eclipse, right? So I'll open Eclipse. Now I'm going to start one project, open on project, that is new, and here I am going to open on Java project. Next, so here we can call this project as method overloading, right? This is method overloading, please. And this is a project name. So here in this project name I am going to start one class, right, with the package, right? So within src I'm going to start one class. So I can create one package name, that is org dot m over method overload, right? This is again method overloading, method overloading. Okay, method overloading. This is my class name. I am going to this is finished. So this is my class name, that is method overloading. Within this class I am going to give same method, right? So my method name is void method 1, right? Method 1, this is my method name, right? Within this method I am going to write some business logic. I can write like this: int a is equal to some variables, int a is equal to 5 and int b that is equal to 10, like that. So if I want to add this means I will print this sys out. So within this a shift plus b, now this a and b will be added and it will be printed. If you want to print means I need to create main method, so I'll create main method, right? So within the main method I need to create an object. So for object creation the syntax is class name m that is equal to new class name, that is method overloading, right? So now I need to call the method. So what is the object name? M dot object reference name is m dot and method 1. Now I can able to call this and it will print a plus b value. Now I'm going to run this. So just see, it is printing 15 because 5 plus 10, that is equal to 15. So this is the basic way to call one method, right? But now I'm going to call same method names. For example, here the method 1 is the method name. Again, I'm going to call method 1, right? Void method 1, method 1, and here I am going to write some business logic, right? Sys out, that is x plus y, right? This is my method name. Here see it's showing error. What is the error? Means duplicate method in the method overloading class. It's showing that it is a duplicate method. Java won't allow duplicate method. So how can we defer this duplicate method? Only by these three ways. One is number of parameters, order of parameters, or data type. So first one, that we can consider this as data type, right? Int is a data type. We can consider this as a data type. Here we can change the data type order. So data type number int x and into y. Now it's changed and the error is also gone. So this is the way. See, first one, that is number of parameters. We can increase this parameter also. For example, comma int is like that. We can increase this, and if you want, we can plus that also, plus is. So by increasing this number of parameters, by using the count, we can able to defer that method. Now the error is gone. So, and another way is by changing the order, right? So method, I'm going to create another one method. This is also void, and now also it will show an error because method 1, right? This is the name. Now also it will show the error because there is a duplicate method. So I need to defer this by using the order. For example, int x comma, I can use double like that, double, different argument, double y, right? Now the error is gone. If I want to print this is out, that is x plus y. So like this I can able to defer. Now the error is gone. If I want to change the order, it will work if I change the order also. For example, void method 1, right? Like that. So here I am using int double, int x. Now it won't work because I didn't change the order, right? Int double y, right? So now it will show. Now it will show there is duplicate method. See, now it's showing there is duplicate method. But if I change the order, means the error will, it will not show the error. See, listen, this is double. I'm going to change the order. This is double, and this is int. By changing the order also, we can able to overcome the error, right? So this is called method overriding, right? So if I want to method overloading, right? So if I want to call, means m dot, see here it will show, for example, I need to call this method, means int. See, listen, this method, right? Here we can able to see whether which one, like that. See here, this is method 1, same name, but int x, int y, int z. So if I click this, means it will call the second method, that is this one, right? So it will ask the value for that. So I'll give 20 and next 30 and next 40, right? So if I run this, means it will add these 3 numbers. So this is method, this now this method is running, right? It's showing 90. If I want to call this method, means again I need to type reference name dot, see, listen here, this is int comma double, right? Where is that method? Here it is int comma double. I need to call this, so I need to give int value, that is 20, and double value, that is 20 comma 20.2. So now if I run means it will call the third method, right? So third method, that is this one, that is 40.2. If I need to call this means it will show double comma int. See, I am going to, this is my reference name, object reference name dot, here see it's showing the double x comma int y. Now this is the fourth method. I need to give the double value here, so 20.22, and again I'll give some int value here, that is 10. If I run means it will call the, it will run the fourth method, right? So this is called method overloading. So first one, that is by using data type of the parameters. This is called data type of parameters. And next one, that is count of parameters, that is count of parameter. We can increase number of count whatever we want. Control C, count of parameters, and order of parameters. See, this is int double, and I am going to change, I have changed the order double comma int. So this is order of parameter, right? So by these three way we can able to so this is order of parameter, and this one is number of parameters, right? Number of parameters. So by these three way we can able to achieve method overloading. If the method name is same means it will show the error, that is duplicate method is there. So this is called method overloading. Then again, what is method overriding means? Again I'll go here. Method overriding means class name will be differ by using extend keyword like inheritance. One parent class will be there and one child class will be there. We need to call the parent class means we will put extend keyword and call the parent class methods by creating object in child class. And argument, that is method name will be same. For example, parent class method is deposit means child class method is also deposit. If the method name is same means it will show the error. So there we will override the method, right? So package name will be same. So I'll show you one example program for that. For example, I'm going to create one project name as BankDetails and package name as org.bank, and I'm going to create one class, that is BankInfo. Within the class there is three methods: saving, fix, and deposit. Okay, and again I am going to create another one class, that is taxes bank, and in that class I am going to create only one method, deposit. But this method is in parent class also. If I use extend keyword in this child class and if I call this deposit method means there will be priority problem, and it don't know whether need to call this deposit method or this deposit method. So at that time it will be overridden and it will call this final method, that is child class method only. If I need to call this parent class means I need to use super keyword. Okay, I need to use super keyword. By using super keyword I can able to call parent class method also. Otherwise it will override and it will print this child class method only. So I'll show you one example. Just this deposit is 10,000 means and this deposit is 9,000 means, and it will print 9,000 only. If I need to print this deposit means I need to use super keyword, right? So just for an example I'll open Eclipse. So these are all for example only, I can tell you this, right? Okay, so now I'll open one project, that is one Java project. So I am going to keep the file name as the project name as BankDetails. Control C, and the project name as BankDetails. And now I will finish this, and my project name is BankDetails, right? So I am going to create one class inside this. Right click new, that is class, Within the class, the package name is org.bank, so I can give this package name here. This is my package name, and and my my class name is BankInfo, right? Control C, and this is my class name. Right now I have finished this, and I am going to create three method here, right? One method is saving, right? So I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to create one method that is saving. Control V. Just press Control space. It will automatically create the method, right? So please change this method to public, because I am going to use extend keyword. So inheritance, if it's private, means we can able to access within the class only. So I am going to change this as public, right? So some business logic I'll write here, that is saving equal to 1000, right? Saving equal to 1000, and again I am going to create another one method, and that method name is fixed. For example, this is my another method. Control C, right? I am copying this, sorry, I am copying this, and Control V. So press Control space, it will automatically create the method. Auto generation method is created, and here I'm changing this to public, because I need to access in this, right? So I'm going to write some business logic here, that is fixed equal to 2000, like that, right? So again I am going to create another one method, that is deposit. So this is important. I am going to override this deposit method only. Okay, so this is very important, right? So I am going to control space. Just it will create a method. I need to change this to public, and now just I am going to sys out system. Then I need to deposit, that is equal to 10,000. Right, 10,000, right? So again I am going to create same another one class in same package, right? So new class, right? Same package, I am going to create another one class. That class name is taxes bank. Control C. So taxes bank, right? So finish this, and here I am going to extend this. I am going to use extend keyword, and now I am going to call the parent class. That is, parent class is BankInfo. If I call this, means in this BankInfo also it's having deposit as a method, but in child class also I am going to call the same method, that is deposit, right? So the same method, exactly the same method, deposit. I am going to call this. What it will do means, see, listen, control. This is very important. If I press control space, means what it will show means override method in BankInfo. That means here in BankInfo there is another, the same method name is there, that, and its business logic is 10,000. If you want to override the same method here, means you can override, like that it is showing. So I am going to override that. So see, it is showing that at override. So I am going to override this, right? So sys out, there it is 10,000. If I want to override that 10,000 to 9,000, means I can override it. 9,000, right? So now I am going to create one main method, but because without main method we cannot able to run the Java. So I'm creating the object for it. New for syntax for creating object is class name, object reference name, that is new, that is equal to class name. So this is the syntax, right? Let's show that, right? This is the syntax. Now I am going to call the method. So first I am going to call, there is no problem within this, right? Because saving and fixed are there is only one method in parent class. So dot saving and t dot, another one is fixed, right? So if I run means it will show the output as that is what is in parent class, the method business logic, that is 1000 and 2000. And third thing is, if I call deposit means, see, listen, deposit means it will print both parent class method and overridden method, child class method. See, this is a 9000 and 10,000 is printed because I have used super keyword here. If I didn't write this super keyword and if I run this means, what it will do means it will not show the parent class method this deposit value, because this value is, this business logic is overridden here, right? If I want, I can use super keyword. If I don't want, I can delete that, right? So for example, there is one company which is manufacturing Enfield. One branch is in US and another one branch is in India. For example, in US branch they are telling that Enfield color is blue, they are printing in blue color, but in India branch they need to change that color to black, means they need to override, right? So it, at that time we can use like this, right? This is called method overriding. Okay, so I think I have cleared this. That is polymorphism. Poly means many, morphism means many forms. So there are two type of polymorphism. One is method overloading and method overriding. I have cleared with example for these two methods. If you have any doubt, comment below. I will answer you. Thank you for watching.